Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be love messages for my dearest fellow Geminis. Geminis, these are going to be your love messages for March 2021, and they can be for anybody who's single, if you're separated, or if you're in union. Now, before I get started, Gemini, I'm going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates whenever I'm uploading anything new. Okay, Geminis. Let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Geminis regarding love and romance, March 2021. Messages for Gemini, please, for March 2021. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, some of you guys, you're not in communication with your person, or, there's somebody that's keeping tabs on you. We have the Hermit energy. Wow. So your person might be taking a break, Gemini, or, your person has somebody who spends a lot of time alone. Queen of Swords. Yeah, communication is an issue here. The Wheel, the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups. Okay. Some of my gems, you've been waiting a long time for this person. All right, some of you guys are dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo, maybe a Sagittarius, a water sign. All right, overall energy here is the Empress. Okay, Gemini, this is what I want to see. The Empress energy is divine feminine. Some of you guys, you're on a break from your person, or maybe there's somebody that, that you see around or on social media. I feel like you guys may not be in communication. I feel like communication is taxed or strained here. And somebody here might not have been completely truthful or is trying to figure out a way to tell you the truth or vice versa. The Empress energy is telling me that, Gemini, they hold you in very high regard. They see you as extremely beautiful. They see you as loving, giving, compassionate, and somebody that they really want to invest in long term. Some of you may have children with this person because we see the Page of Cups and the Empress. Some of you may be finding out, or maybe did find out, that you are with child. Look at that, 10 of Cups. For many of my Geminis, this absolutely is your person. It's your happiness. It's your soulmate. Okay, and the Judgment card, some of you guys are taking this relationship to the next level. Some of you are finding out that you're pregnant, okay? Now, or your person is pregnant. And this is going to sort of change, revolutionize the relationship. But for others of you, it's really about, there's been an up-leveling. But I feel like this relationship, either if you guys are in union or if you guys are in separation, whatever your situation, there's something here about communication during March. It's been strained, or it has been non-existent. And I feel like it really has to do with your person, Gemini, especially if they have Virgo in their chart. They're keeping tabs on you, but they're not reaching out. They're going through their own sort of dark night of the soul, or their own, they have to work through something, and they've really pulled back their energy, and it may be a little bit confusing for you, but what Spirit says is this is absolutely going to change this relationship. If the relationship was feeling a little bit stale, or you were feeling a little bit stuck, I feel like your person had to go within to look for answers, to find out, what exactly, there's something that they may need to tell you, okay, about the way they feel, or something about their past. But I do feel like, Gemini, you guys have been waiting for this person for quite some time, okay? This person might be at a distance. They might be contemplating a move. Now, the Hermit energy tells me you may be dealing with a Virgo. So somebody here, they might just be really working on finding their own balance before that they, take things to the next level with you. It might be somebody who's trying to figure out how to propose to you, but they're going through all of these feelings like, should we really move in together? Should we really be in a committed relationship? Should we get married? Oh my God, we're having a baby. It could be many different things, many different scenarios here. The Queen of Swords is an energy that's blocking you. So Gemini, it could be your own energy. So the Queen of Swords is a reminder to not anchor into those negative beliefs. And for some of you, there's some stuff that's happened to you in the past, whether you've been cheated on, you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, you've been ghosted, whatever it might be. And it could be with this person, but I'm feeling like for many of you, it's other situations that, while during this time of no communication or where they've pulled their energy back, it's really important that you stay high vibe, that you don't let yourself go there. Some of you guys are freaking out thinking that they're with somebody else. Some of you guys are freaking out thinking that they're getting ready to, to dump you, to leave you. I do feel like your person is in a very contemplative state. Now, of course, this could be your energy, Gemini, that I'm picking up on. But what I'm seeing here, some of you might be worried that there's an ex here or a family member, somebody who's like intruding on this relationship, or that there's third party. I don't see that. What I'm seeing here is this person is trying to get a higher perspective. They may have caught feelings for you, or again, there might be a pregnancy, or there might be something that they're really trying to suss out. They're trying to find their own balance, see what it is they truly want. You may be dealing with somebody who's been single for a long time. So taking a step like moving into a committed relationship or thinking about another can be something that can be quite daunting for some people, okay? And so I see that communication here is challenged, but you're also being asked, Gemini, to stay in your loving presence and balance. At the bottom of the deck, we have destiny. We have the wheel of fortune. So this is absolutely a destined connection. What I love about this, we have white and we have black on one side. For some of you, it could be like a mixed, a biracial relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be that you guys are just very polar opposites, okay? So I'm getting kind of the world card here with the Empress and the wheel, that you guys might have a very different love language or come from different cultures or be at a distance or, have racial or socioeconomic differences. And again, it's something here that, your person is really contemplative. That your person might have Gemini or Virgo in their chart, and so they're really analyzing the situation. But what I see is that the wheel is going to start turning in your favor. Okay, this person or you are thinking about taking a risk, and I feel like it's a risk worth taking. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that good things are happening. This is absolutely a destined connection. There's a powerful spiritual lesson attached to it as well. Now, the Three of Wands tells me that some of you guys are at a distance, and this could be that you guys are at a distance because of the way you were raised, or because you're very different people, or there's actual physical distance here. But Gemini, this is something that you've really, truly been waiting for. Some of you guys, you're getting a romantic proposal, marriage, moving in together, let's not see anybody else, that type of energy. It could also be an apology, and some of you guys, it's going to come to you as it's going to feel like a miracle, because some of you guys were, allowed yourself to go into this negative space. What's going on? We're not talking. We're not as close as we used to be. Where did my person go? Some of you might even feel as if they've ghosted you, but I feel like they're coming in with an apology, or they're coming in with a commitment. And I do feel like it's going to take you by surprise. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces, or just somebody who is working through some of their own fears and illusions. They needed to pull back and they needed to get a different perspective, and we see that. And I see them holding you in very high regard, Gemini, and I see them coming towards you. But I do feel like this is an energy where you are going to wait, okay? That it's not up to you to reach out, okay? That this person is going to move towards you. Now, of course, Gemini, it could be picking up on your energy, so it may be that you're trying to get a different perspective. You know what you want to do. You've been trying to recalibrate, figure out what you want, and then the Hanged Man is you getting a new perspective, knowing which direction you want to take here. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. It could be a Pisces, it could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, but really it could be any sign. So let's go ahead and see, Gems, what else comes through for you. All right, we get, somebody here is going to reach out. And I think it's actually going to go in a way that you're not anticipating. So I think many of my gems out there, you're thinking the worst. And I feel like this person, when they're ready to reach out, or again, it could be your energy, it's actually going to be something very loving, something very sweet, and something sincere. Okay, like, I want to work on this. I want to collaborate with you. And for some of you, there was, maybe there was an unexpected pregnancy, and this person may have freaked out a little bit. They're going to come in with support. Yeah, so we get the Seven of Swords. So somebody here really may not have been I don't feel like they were not being truthful about their feelings. I feel like they didn't quite know. Gemini, I see that some of you guys are dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate, but I also see where two become three. So I do feel like you guys are creating something, whether it's, the separate entity that is this relationship, okay? So, or whether it's another, whether you're creating another human. But I love this energy, actually. I normally I wouldn't love the Seven of Swords, but I do feel like they're also going to reveal to you how they're truly feeling, or what they discovered, or what you discovered in this time apart, okay, in this time of silence. So we get Pisces and Virgo coming out really strong here with the High Priestess in reverse. So somebody here really, they were feeling clouded. Their judgment, their intuition was feeling off. And again, with these two sort of Pisces energy cards in reverse, it's like somebody is ready for movement. They're ready to reach out. They've gone within. They've gotten the answers that they seek. Okay, and there could have been a little bit of frustration here as well on your part or on their part, because I feel like there's distance here, like physical distance, and I feel like they're trying to figure out how to bridge the gap. But we get more Aquarius energy. So something here does need to be healed. And somebody here, again, that communication, there could have been, an ex that was holding them back. It could be that, your person, Gemini, needs to tell you about something that they weren't being forthright and open and honest about, and they're a little bit worried about how you're going to accept it. But I do feel like they're going to come out and tell you the truth. And I feel like an energy of wanting forgiveness, or I feel like there's a hesitation in telling you what they were doing or what was actually going on. So we get, look at that. We get the Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys are currently in separation. You might feel as if this is your twin or a soulmate, but there was a little bit of a lack of stability here, okay? And we get the sacral chakra, something about that was blocking your intimacy, your growth, your creativity. But I do see you coming out of conflict, okay? You might have been dealing with somebody here that also wasn't sort of putting in what you were in this connection. I feel like they've pulled back to get a different perspective. They're seeing that, okay? I feel like they might be a little bit embarrassed by that as well, about how they treated you, or and I feel like they're going to come in with a truth here. They're going to come in with a truth and say, hey, I really want to heal this. I want to fix this, Gemini. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else comes through. All right, we get flirt. So extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, yeah, so some of you guys during this time of pause or during this time of separation, you have extended your lighthearted energy to others, and I feel like your person might be a little bit worried that you've moved on, okay? Or or they're seeing other people as holding you in very high regard. And I feel like some of them are really, they're really worried about that, whether or not you're single or whether or not you're going to accept them. They're trying to figure out how to reach out to you is what I'm seeing. And I do feel like, many of you guys, you have been in this energy of waiting, and Spirit's saying, don't close yourself down here. Hold space. Yes, you can wait for this person, but keep your options open. There is something here that they want to reveal to you, or that they will be revealing to you, something here that needs to be healed. Yeah. And this is about just keeping your vibration high, because I feel like this is a difficult time, Gemini. I feel a sense of anxiety as I'm doing this reading, like a little bit of a knot in my stomach, just being unsure, either where your person is, what your person is doing, what's going on, that type of energy. Okay, so keep, hold yourself in high regard with the Empress energy. Keep focusing on you, your career, your physical, making sure you look good, you feel good. This is all about raising your vibration, lightening up that energy, because I feel like things here have gotten a bit heavy for you. All right, so we get, this is a destined partnership, absolutely, and we see that with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, and we get soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. I feel like, this is the energy that they're working through. Okay, I really do. I feel like Gemini, there's something here that like either freaked them out or something that they had to resolve. They're trying to figure out how to come to you and tell you this, how to reach out. And I feel like this is something you're waiting for. But I do feel like this is powerful soulmate energy. This is a destined partnership. For some of you, there is a pregnancy here. Okay. And we get Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Yeah, so some of you guys are dealing with a water sign. I love that the third eye is activated there. And I love those pearls. I just heard pearls of wisdom that, really, trust your intuition, Gemini. You have a lot of wisdom. I almost feel like you know what's going on, but don't let, that negative energy or that, thinking, oh my gosh, don't get into the energy of thinking the worst is what I'm picking up on. Raise your vibration. Okay. So we get, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So there's a spiritual lesson here. And it is also about, also not being too judgmental about your person. I do feel like they've been going through something quite powerful. Some of you might be like, well, if they don't know that I'm the one, why would I take them back, or that type of energy? But I feel like you should really hear them out if they come towards you. I do feel like they want to heal something here. And then we get friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Yeah, so really focus on the friendship that you guys have, what you guys have built. And I feel like that is what is going to be the strength of this connection. And if you guys are reconciling, then, I think that's something that your person is really considering. Okay, like how much they miss you, how much they love you, how much, they love talking to you. Um, and I do feel like some of you guys, this is a friend that you've been waiting for to take things to the next level, okay? But they're just not sure how to approach you, but I do feel like they will be reaching out. All right, Geminis, I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.